Holy shit, My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia MVP this week for chapters, man.
Oh my goodness. What do you want to start
First,
with here? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You start.
about midnight, getting a little hard over
Dude,
here.
uncomfortable.
Getting getting wet over seeing Shinsu be in his youth right now.
There is straight up a panel that you could just clip out and people would think it was a hentai. Like she is coming right there. There is no doubt about it.
Oh my! Just
Yeah.
like
All Might's like,
got
you
it.
have problems. You gotta fucking. And All Might's such like a pure innocent boy. Like you know what I mean? Like he's like such a you know what I mean? He's a good guy. You know, he's like, oh, peace and justice, and like, so this is, I feel like this is the closest thing we'll ever see to like All Might interacting with like dirty shit like that. So it's like he's just like, oh god, he feels so uncomfortable.
So, let's talk about the difference in teaching style that the class B and the class A have to go through, right?
Good point.
So you
Good
have
point.
so you have Ayazawa here, who essentially, says like, "Do you know what you guys did wrong?
What's your
Blah, blah,
mistakes? Learn from them, etc.
etc." Class B is like, "Yeah, I know what the fuck you guys did wrong." this, 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 this is this shows the level of teaching right now. So you have one teacher that's like, all right, listen up. This is what you did wrong. Learn from your mistakes. Blah 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 blah. This is just like, all right, you fucks. This is
Bro,
what you
no,
fuck.
yeah, he's very drill sergeant-y, isn't he? That's fucking funny. Now, no, I'm glad you pointed that out. That's actually a really good point. I wonder if that has something to do, like Class B is at least Mogana. Or I never Monoma. How do you fucking pronounce a stupid name?
Monoma.
Monoma. Thank you. Monoma, like he has a fucking complex with Class A, but like I wonder if Horikoshi wants to go down that deep path of like them being treated like that. Like I don't know. I guess I don't remember who it was that made this point, but they did make the good point where it's like because they've kind of started from like a lower position, they're motivated to work harder, and that might have something to do with the teacher and how he teaches as well. You know, it's a very like they kind of have a drill sergeant for a teacher. You know, like a get your ass up, do 500 push-ups right now if you ever want to pass Class A. You know what I mean? But yeah, so I can see that. Now, something I definitely wanted to talk about is Vine still terrifying me. I'm not sure what your translation says, but when
Yeah.
Beast apologizes to her, she says, "May the fires of hell absolve you from your sins." Oh boy.
She is going full on Christian, my dude.
No, do not slander all Christians with that fucking psychopath. Okay. She's going full on Mormon. I actually don't know. She's going full on creep, is what she's going. Like extremist, like you know what she is? She's like the fucking person outside of a con with the sign, like you're all gonna go to hell. Nothing you can do about it. Just here to tell you.
I thought that was a myth. People actually do that.
Oh, absolutely. Because some people here, quick aside, and then we'll get out of religion talk. Some people, for some reason, assume that because people in the Bible it talks about like, you know, go out and like spread the word of faith. So, you know, what you're supposed to do is like go out, have a normal fucking conversation with someone and just chill and be like, hey man, hear about Jesus? He's pretty fucking cool. Oh yeah. You know, but so some people are like, you know what, that whole talking and interacting thing, that's too hard. I'll just put it on a sign and scream at people on the street. That's what I'll do. And it just completely, they're fucking idiots. So yeah, no. But anyway, that was a weird aside. But no, she's interesting. Definitely want to see more backstory from her. Because like, what is her deal? Like for real. I want to know how she was raised. Is she like super mega religious family? Because like I get that vibe seriously. And I know if I know anything from like most manga I read, especially One Piece, stuff that seems to just be a gag, like oh it's their personality gag, will come back and be a thing. You know what I mean? And I like that. And so I want to see where that goes with her for sure.
Oh, I agree with that.
So
Now,
let's talk about. You want to know what I? Oh, let's talk about this motherfucking man. Oh my god. What's his name here? Shihai Kurorori. Fucking Japanese names out the ass right now. I love this man's quirk so much. It really just appeals to my middle school edgelord that I feel like everyone had at some point. Like where it was like, yeah, if I had an OC, it'd have shadow powers and I'd subjugate shadow and it'd be all fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like I think everyone had that phase. I mean, like I read Bleach and it was like, yeah, Shunsui, he's got the shadow Shikai. It's fucking awesome. Like it's pretty fucking neat. Like I could go into anything black. Cue a Thurman joke. Go Thurman, make a joke out of that. I've been waiting.
Time for black on black crime.
Bro, like when it's the wording here. There was okay. Let me go to the panel. There was a specific panel where I was like, if Thurman doesn't make a joke out of this, I swear to God. Okay. Where is it? He can okay. He can merge into anything black. I'm like, please make a joke. It's fucking funny.
It's just this is his quirk is just so out there. It's just
I love it, bro. He's fucking hanging out. Yo, it's so cool.
But something I want to talk about before we continue on here, let's talk about Midnight's second orgasm here.
God damn it, Thurman. Why?
Because it's hilarious. Oh yes, this is it. The green upright springtime music.
That was the orgasm I was talking about originally. God damn it, Thurman.
Oh.
Thurman, stop it! Get your mind out of the gutter and let's talk about this black man.
This is good. This is a good. I want to talk about some Momo right here. Momo having.
That was a great conversation.
I don't know if you consider it character development, but it's character development for Class B, right? So these two seem like very, very good rivals for the series.
I love it.
I'm really happy that Horikoshi's giving, you know how like Deku,
he's got Bakugo, Tori, yep.
Like they all have their rivals, right? You know, like Kirishima has his, but they're finally starting to, compare and contrast Class B and Class A, and they're finally giving some of the other characters rivals also, and I'm fucking loving that shit. Like Tokuyama and this black dude right here, and fucking Momo and this girl, and honestly, because if you remember Comprehension, they both were.
I was gonna mention that way in the beginning they were in the fucking commercial with each other where they took the internship and they were like, "Is this really hero work?" Yeah,
they took the internship with the Mount Lady, didn't it? Was Mount Lady, I believe, right? Or
no, there was it was someone who was selling some perfume or some shit.
Yeah, so. It's and you can tell from the conversation that they have a bit of a relationship. I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy they're making something like that. It's kind of funny how she's making like they always box together. And
no, I like that. Yeah, well, that also kind of shows that does Momo not understand metaphors or analogies or sarcasm? Like that's really strange that she was like, what? Like a literal box? Like how fucking disconnected from reality? Like I know the joke with her is a lot of times where she's like so rich that she doesn't understand like the common plebs plight, but like does she really not get that? That's fucking funny. But no, I mean I thought this was cool. Like where she's like, it just made me want to fight you even more to kind of like difference myself from you. It's almost like how a band breaks. I think they even bring that up actually. Didn't someone say something like a band? Wait, I gotta go find that. Was it the Invisible Girls? Yeah. It's very much like a band. Like this shit happened with the Beatles. You know what I mean? Like where like Paul McCartney wanted to make his own fucking career or some shit. But no, she's like, they've always seen us as a group, but I want to show them that I can be someone because you have the better quirk. You're in Class A. You have the better grades, but I want to be my own person. And I like that. And I also really like the conversation they have about her and how she's basically like the big sister, because the fandom has always called her the big sister of Class B. She's the one that fucking stops Momoga, or I will never remember it. Momoga. Momonogatari. I don't know. The fucking best character. She's the one that like chills him the fuck out because like every time since the beginning she comes.
She's like, it's funny how they have a joke of like, if it wasn't for her, he would have taken over the entire.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love the. Can we get a what if? Can we please get a what if where like fucking Class B has become like just a cult? I love it.
So I'm calling her Kendo because that's easier. She's just fucking.
I can't pronounce her fucking name. I hate it. Like no one's gonna watch this fucking video because I can't pronounce his goddamn name.
It's her name is Itsuka Kendo.
Oh, okay, Kendo's easy. I can pronounce that.
Yeah, her first name I don't fucking know, but
fuck
Monoma.
Fuck you.
Monoma.
Fucking names. Monoma.
So I'm excited to see what Kendo can do, right? Because she has a lot of what Hirokoshi has done with her now. Hirokoshi has kind of hyped her up to be Momo's equal. So I'm really ready to see what she can do because I feel like so judging from just from the explanation, no, she has very great leadership vibes, and she kind of shows that.
Oh yeah,
that's right. So she's like giving orders and shit like that. So she's definitely has a leadership role just like Momo, because if you remember one of the tests back then that Aizawa wanted to show Momo was that Momo has definite leadership potential.
Well, yeah, Todoroki even voted for Momo for class president, if you remember, too.
Yep, that's where the ship all began.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of ships, by the way, the ship of Kaminari and Earbud Girl or Earjack Girl continues as well. Did you see that little comment? Because she's always laughing at that. Yeah, it's so cute. But no, I mean that's cool, and I think that we really got a lot more for her character, and I like that Horikoshi kind of shows all of the moments that she's done shit in the background. Like I remember that she actually did play a pretty big role in the attack on the summer camp as well, if you remember correctly. So that was actually really cool to see, and I remember that her quirk is like her hands are able to get big, like that's actually really that's what I like in a power where it's like it's a simple power. The power itself isn't complex, but the author will be able to use it in like unique different ways. You know what I mean? Like and that's what I love in a power. You take a power, simplify it. You know, you don't have to fucking fanfic it like, oh, I have the power to control every element, and when I do step this way, this element does this. It is a chill, Mr. Fanfic writer. Like, just make a simple power and have them use it in unique strategic ways. So I think that Horikoshi can have a lot of cool ways that they can use this power, and I'm excited to see what they can do. I could almost envision a thing where like Dark Shadow's coming and she tries to like grab it, or like I can think of a lot of cool things she can do with that. But yeah, I'm excited to see more from her. Now let's talk about. Do you want to talk about the Battle of the Edgelords? Because that is one of the funniest things.
Oh my gosh. Yama is one of my top favorite characters in this entire series. So to see that this man's about to get some action, it's going to be lit, my dude.
Not even just the action's hype, but like their fucking conversation is funny. Like their conversation is literally the Batman Bane. Have you seen fucking Dark Knight? Not Dark Knight. Yes. The sequel to Dark Knight with Bane. Where it's like, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. Like, that's literally the conversation they're having right now. Like, yeah, well, I live in darkness. Well, I subjugate darkness. Well, I am in darkness.
So, one thing I want to mention here is that he says that he was under Hawks. And this is something, is something I'm really excited about, because we saw how much Hawks is the GOAT.
Yeah, dude, Hawks is he's like one of the top heroes, man.
Just to see what type of training that he got from Hawks, and we see how great Hawks is, I'm really hyped to see the type of shit Tokuyama.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I can't fucking wait. I really want to see what the Shihai. Man, this guy can go into anything.
It's so cool, man. It's so fucking cool. I really like him. I like him a lot. Like how he just goes into Dark Shadow, punches him, and then just goes up into the fucking black pipe, and he's just like, yeah. He's just hanging down. That shit's cool. And it shows how basically he's improved it to the point where like now he can like move some of the shit that he goes into. So Oh, it's pretty neat, and I'm just curious how Dark Shadow fights against this guy, because if he can go into subjugate and move anything dark, what do? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do think that Aoyama, my boy, laser naval boy Aoyama, will probably have a big role to play in this fight because he can light up shit with his laser, you see?
Yep.
So I could see moments where potentially like he's in something because it's dark or has a shadow on it. Aoyama lasers the fuck out of it and he has to pop out of it.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a interesting situation, because already Hirokoshi's not wasting no time in starting the action, and he's giving us what we want. He's giving us a chance to do two or three chapters of each fight, which I hope he keeps up.
This is exactly what we were talking about. We wanted him to really take his time and let all these fights develop and shit like this, and I like that. It's so exciting because like you really have a chance to see all of these people. Like, this is the moment. Like up until now, there's still been like people here and there that we haven't seen a lot from. We're gonna get, if he keeps on this road here, we're gonna get a good chunk of action from every single character. Like this is a fucking wiki editor's wet dream. Like the My Hero Academia wiki. Oh, so many different moves to add to these characters. It's gonna be fucking glorious. This is a respect thread updating fucking wet dream as well. It's time.
Yeah. See, this is they're trying to
Jump Force. Oh, I thought you were gonna do the Jump Force joke again.
They're trying to make these characters viable for Jump Force.
Yeah, gotta give him more moves. Gotta give him more moveset.
We already have a fighting game once, which looks very interesting. So they're like, all right, fuck One Justice. We have to make him perfect for Jump Force. And on the debating side, Hirokoshi's like, oh shit, Black Clover's beat me in power. I gotta boost it up.
You gotta fucking up the scale.
Because you know that Black Clover versus My Hero Academia is the new Naruto versus Bleach.
Oof. Yeah.
So it's time.
God damn. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess I'm just trying to think. Now, one last thing I will mention too is ever since the beginning, I think the Class B person that's interested me the most is the manga panel person, and that person is in this group, so I am very interested and excited to see what the fuck they can do.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so
With that being said,
peace.